Even with all of your talents or lack of talents and everything, when you know that it's the one single thing a human being craves the most is to be fully seen, be heard, and connect with others. You're never gonna be able to do it. It's hard. That's when you start questioning yourself. What am I? Where am I? Why am I? And that's when the levels come handy. That's when the levels come to show you that you are exactly who you are. You are exactly what you are, and you are exactly what you're meant to be. That's when the levels show you that yes, it makes sense. Yes, that's normal for you. Yes, it's normal for normal people to see you that way. It's normal for others to perceive you. As if you're not regular, you're an alien. Because perhaps to them, that's the best they can do to connect with you. To see you as an alien helps them connect with you better than see you as one of their own, because they don't see themselves the way they see you. So it's that dissonance of seeing each other in the mirrors. Not like the mirror, you look into it, but you don't see yourself, you see someone else. And that's how the society, the people, the perception works. They want to see exact reflection of them when they look into other people. But they can see that in you because you are not exactly like them. And when people see that they are not looking exactly what they wanted to look at, they start freaking out, they start rejecting, they start revoking, and that's when you feel the most disconnected and isolated from others. And that's why it's important for them to know that you are fundamentally different and you're not gonna look like their mere reflection in the mirror. So when they look at you and they see something different as expected, it's easier for them to accept you, and it's easier for you to accept them, and it's easier for you to accept yourself. It's easier for you to learn and know that that's how I'm being perceived, that's how they perceive me, that's how I'm being seen, and that's okay. That's the norm, that's how it's supposed to be. I'm a red ball in millions of sea of green balls, and that's the norm, that's the normal. I was born as a red ball, but I didn't know that I was born as a red ball. Because everyone wanted to look at me through the green lens, and red and green are the opposite side on the spectrum of the color wheel. So they thought maybe they are looking at the green ball, but they're perceiving as it's red because there is something going on in the lighting. So they kept on changing the light, and no matter which light they put you under, you kept on looking different. And they kept on telling themselves maybe there is something wrong the way they're looking at you. So they kept on pulling out different lenses to see the correct you, but the correct lens is that seeing you as you. The correct lens is knowing that you are the Red Bull. You are you. You are the Red Bull. And it did not need them to put out different lights and lenses and everything to know that you're red. They just needed the fundamental information to know that they were right, that they were looking at you at Red Bull. So they finally stopped looking for lenses and different glasses and settings to find the green in you. They didn't need the green. They didn't need to see the green. They needed to learn the information that you are red and that's correct, and what they are seeing is the right thing, is the cognitive dissonance. They needed that to get rid of their cognitive dissonance the same exact way you needed to know that you were red, to get rid of the cognitive dissonance that they were feeling and you were feeling. And that's how the labels are important to us, and that's how we try to call ourselves autistic, audhd, adhd. That's why we bring out the labels, not because we want to be cool or want our disability cookies, because we want to be seen the way we are, for who we are, for what we are, for how we are. And when we give it out, the first thing, hand it out like a welcome card, it helps both ends to cut out the dissonance, the bullshit of trying to make each other fit in the lens and the box of yours. That's the answer. You know why you see me as you see, so that you don't go look for different answers, a little bit quirky, a little bit unique, a little bit different. Or people are like this, people are different, unique. Yes, some people are different shades of green, some people are different shades of red, but the red is still red and the green is still green. And you're trying to find the different shade of green in me, and that's not fair to you, and that's not fair to me, because we are both gonna get disappointed in the end in that process. And I'm not here to build up a disappointment or live through the disappointment, because I have had enough. I have had enough of disappointment in me, myself, my family, my community, friends, people around me. I have had enough, and I want a change. And that's why I'm more than happy to accept the level, so that I don't have to come across looking funny, acting funny or weird, and act as if that's my normal. Act as if I'm not different, weird than you, weirder or different. And that's why I like it. That's why I like having my diagnosis. That's why I think being in the level brings me comfort, because I'm too worn out from living in that constant discomfort of knowing that something is not letting me blend in. Something's making me stick out no matter how much I put myself down, dim myself, turn myself into a freaking fake green ball with loads of social masking, like putting paint on myself all over my body, and still feeling suffocated, sticking out like a sore thumb. Yeah, that's why it's better to accept the levels. That's why I would rather accept my levels. I would rather accept my levels than live in a lie that are built up to make ourselves non-confrontational, because there's nothing to confront. It's the truth. That's the neurobiological truth, and it's okay. I'm okay with it. I would rather appreciate that you be okay with it as well, and not